When we hear the word poverty, our minds immediately go to money, right? A lack of cash. But what if I told you the real trap isn't what's in your wallet, it's what's in your mind? That's what we're diving into today. This idea that poverty is actually a psychological condition. It's like a piece of software running in the background of your life, and most of the time, you don't even know it's there.
So let's start with a little puzzle. Picture two people. They've got the same income, live in the same city, and have access to the exact same opportunities. But fast forward a few years. One of them is building a really stable future, and the other, well, they're pretty much just running in place. Now, this isn't about luck. There has to be some kind of hidden variable at play here. So what is it?
And that is the central question we're going to tackle. The real difference between them isn't found in their bank statements. It's not on their resumes. No, it's something totally invisible. It's something that quietly controls every single decision they make. And that something is their mindset.
Okay, so let's get into it. We're about to uncover how our minds get programmed, usually from a really young age, with specific beliefs about money. And these beliefs, they can silently steer our entire financial destiny without us ever realizing it. And it all starts right here with trap number 1, what we call limiting beliefs. The best way to think about these is like invisible walls. They're built from the words and phrases we hear all the time when we're kids, and they end up becoming these subconscious rules that govern our entire adult lives. I mean, come on, who hasn't heard this one, right? But what's really fascinating is what a simple phrase like this actually does to your brain. It subtly teaches you that money is this scarce, hard-to-get thing. It basically builds a foundation of not enough before you've even had a chance to earn your first dollar. Or how about this classic? Think about it. If your subconscious mind genuinely believes that being rich makes you a bad, greedy person, why on earth would it ever let you become wealthy? It won't. It will literally reject opportunities to make more money, all to protect your self-image as a good person. It's a form of self-sabotage. Now this phrase just perfectly captures how these ideas can completely box us in. It stops being just a saying and turns into a self-fulfilling prophecy. It guides our choices for our entire lives, and we never even consciously agree to it. The key thing to get here is that these are not just words, but this is all building into a much, much bigger picture. See, these limiting beliefs are really just the starting point. They're the fuel for 6 core mindset traps that can lock you into this powerful, self-perpetuating cycle. All right, so we've already talked about limiting beliefs. Now we're going to break down the other 5. Short-term thinking, the fear of risk, the power of your environment, the pull of instant gratification, and a really surprising one, the fear of responsibility. So, trap number 2 is all about short-term thinking. When you're constantly worried about how you're going to pay this month's bills, your brain gets stuck in what's called survival mode. And this mode, it's purely reactive. It completely shuts down your creativity and, most importantly, your ability to do any long-term planning. Forget investing or learning new skills. You're just constantly putting out fires, never actually building anything. Okay, the next trap is a huge one, the fear of taking risks. You know how it is, right? So many people are just waiting for that perfect or guaranteed opportunity before they'll make a move. But here's the thing, those don't exist. Real success means you have to face uncertainty, and this fear, it keeps people totally paralyzed, stuck on the sidelines of their own lives. Just think for a second about the internal question someone is asking themselves. A mind that's trapped in a poverty cycle is wired for protection, so it's always asking, what if I lose? But a growth mindset, that's wired for expansion. It asks, but what if I win? That one tiny single shift in perspective creates a completely different universe of possibilities. Now, this next one is absolutely critical. Your environment is everything. The people you hang out with, the stuff you watch, the content you consume, it all directly programs your mind. If you're surrounded by negativity, complaints, and cynicism, your brain just accepts that as reality. But if you surround yourself with people who are focused on growth, you'll start to see opportunities absolutely everywhere. The lure of instant gratification. Our brains are literally wired for quick pleasure, right? That shiny new gadget, the endless scrolling on our phones, it feels good right now. But that short-term hit slowly eats away at the discipline you need for long-term success. At its core, building wealth is all about choosing future rewards over immediate comfort. All right, and now for maybe the most counterintuitive trap of them all. A lot of people subconsciously fear the pressure and expectations that come with being successful. I know it sounds crazy, but they self-sabotage. They'll procrastinate on that brilliant idea, or they'll duck out of a huge opportunity because staying in a familiar place, even if that place is painful, it just feels safer.
And this quote just sums it all up perfectly. We are creatures of habit, right? Our mind will almost always prefer the comfort of a pain it already knows over the uncertainty of new growth. It's an incredibly powerful hidden force that holds so many people back. So, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? If our brains are literally hardwired to stay safe and stick with what's familiar, how do we consciously break that cycle and choose growth instead?
Well, the good news is, it's not about luck. It's about a process. So let's walk through 5 concrete, actionable steps you can take to start reprogramming your entire financial mindset. Okay, so the whole process kicks off with awareness. I mean, you can't fix a program if you don't even know what's running, right? So you just have to start noticing your automatic thoughts and fears about money. Second, you have to actively change your beliefs. That means making a conscious choice to see money not as this mysterious, scary force, but as a skill you can learn, just like playing the guitar. Third, and this is a big one, you have to take action, even when it's uncomfortable. Just move forward in spite of the fear. Start small, that's fine, but you have to start now. Fourth, upgrade your environment. This one is totally non-negotiable. You have to consciously curate the people you're around, the books you read, the content you consume. And finally, number 5, you have to practice delaying gratification. This is the core muscle for building wealth. It's all about intentionally choosing that long-term reward over the short-term comfort.
So let's bring this all together, shall we? When it comes right down to it, the connection between your inner world of thoughts and your outer world of results is direct, it's powerful, and it's absolutely undeniable. And what this all really means is that your financial situation, it's never just about the numbers in your bank account. It's more like a mirror. It's reflecting your internal world right back at you, your mindset, your habits, and your deepest beliefs about what you think is even possible for yourself. And that really gets to the ultimate takeaway here. Your life, it will always act like a magnet, pulling you in the direction of your strongest, most dominant thoughts. So if you can change those thoughts, you will fundamentally change your destination. And that leaves us with just one final personal question. After everything we've just uncovered, what thoughts are you choosing to focus on today? Because that choice right there is going to shape your tomorrow.